Problem is a problem, but not looking for a solution is a bigger problem. Don't you think so? That is what has been my recent experience has been. And as trying to look at people's problem, what they want, not that what they need, but it is what they want. So I tried exploring what they want in terms of solving a problem, and the most striking discovery that I made is people are not looking for solution, any solution whatsoever. So I'll tell you two three stories about what people are doing. So I spoke to one person who is troubled by his family problem, right? Some issues are there. And when I say the you can ask for a limited amount of question or a limited amount of disclosure that one can make with respect to family issues, right? So that I agree. But when you can't do that and you have a pressing problem, what is the alternative? You need to speak to somebody who can solve your problem, right? One person who you can trust for long term and go with him or her for long term in terms of resolving your family problem. Is it not a simple straightforward solution? Well, what response I get, the it's so funny. You are suffering from a problem for so long, and when I say that this is the way out, and the person agrees that this is the way out, and when I asked whether he took an appointment with a specialist, he says this is COVID time and he is not comfortable uh, connecting to that particular problem over Zoom. So what you can say? There is no end to excuses, right? And the person is not a dumb fellow. He is very brilliant. He consults people, counsels, but when it comes to one's own problem, he doesn't see a solution, and actually he lingers with that problem for maybe till the lockdown is over. And whenever he thinks, I think he is not convinced about going for a specialist to resolve his problem. He kind of enjoys his problem, maybe, we don't know. Right. So there are some people who enjoy their problem. They keep on getting hurt and blistered by this problem more and more, and they draw some kind of peace and what you can say, peace and bliss from a problem. The continuous problem that is happening in their homes. Second person, that happened today only. I was speaking to another person with whom I'm about to start a business this thing, and business partnership. And the person, he is a good, brilliant fellow. But what happened when it came to his own problem again? A personal problem. What is happening is, it is a problem. His house is sinking. The house is built on a plot which doesn't have water drainage facility. And when he called the MSD, the municipality of his area, they told him that there is no problem at all, and the insurance fellow also refused to budge. So now what is the issue? He can see that the house is sinking, and maybe it will get demolished in on its own shortly. But he is not able to convey. But he has a neighbor who did a survey, right? Who did a survey of the neighboring plot, and there he found that the entire area doesn't have a drainage facility. So is it not evidence enough to reach out to the higher authority, the hierarchical authorities, with that evidence plus some letters, right? That is what one needs to do, right? And I advised that some time back. And he today he responded saying that he hadn't taken any action on writing letters, but he has hired an attorney who is way expensive than writing letters. Writing letters takes nothing, but hiring an attorney and who is doing nothing, he might be stuck with the dates of the date. I don't know what is happening in his part of the world, but this is the usual thing, right? And he didn't do. Then I said, why don't you take my counseling at least? Maybe that is a bad time to suggest that, but it was on a lighter note that I suggested that when there is something priority, when your house is on the verge of getting what broken, right? How can you think something else? You have to take that as priority, right? And your priority, you are not able to decide your priority, and that you should know. The last time we spoke, he was speaking about his daughter. It's a, the daughter is 3 years old, and she lives there alone when the both the parents are away. So suppose something happens when the parents are away, then nobody is there to help, right? And he was bothered about that. And he told me that his daughter deserves some time of his father, when he cannot think of business. Now, what can you say? And when I today asked, he said that there were lot many on his plate to bother about the house. So the house is not the priority right now. So what can you say for people like this? See, it is not his case only. It is most of us like that only. We can't see our immediate problem. The first thing that you need to resolve in order to get other things resolved is you need to prioritize what is bothering you right now. And this is what this is about our own self, how we think about our own mindset, what we think about the others, and with which we are bothering ourselves and burdening ourselves, right? So that is the case. And sadly enough, people don't put that as a priority, and they try to find out the solution elsewhere, everywhere, but not here, which can be resolved right now. So I am at a loss. I don't know. Can you help me out? Can you tell me what is happening with people? Can you tell me this? Can you give me some suggestion about how to tell people that this is the problem? You know this problem is yours, you are saying, but you are not looking for a solution. How to tell them look for a solution for this particular problem that you are facing? I'm waiting for your suggestions. Thank you.